What's up, YouTube? Jewfy here. Today's clip comes from Fresh and Fit and it's titled, "She Thinks She Can Easily Fight a Man." I see we got some women that think they Amanda Nunes or Ronda Rousey on the panel here today. I may or may not play this whole thing. You know, Fresh and Fit can get a little ratchet. It's pretty loud. Just warning you now, it'll be a lot of girls talking all at the same time. So turn the volume down if you have to. But with that being said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Get in them comments too. And let's start the video.
Really? You think you can fight a guy?
Yeah.
You really think you can fight a guy?
Yeah.
Fight you.
Yes.
Let me fight you.
Yes.
You guys-
I was sparring with
My ex
him.
was 6'5" and I
Yes.
beat
That does
him
not matter
up.
though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna disagree
Okay, I just heard somebody say I was sparring with men. That's interesting. So we got somebody that fights.
with you guys. I would never put my hands on a
Like
man because I don't want my
what?
man putting his hands on me.
a man?
But I don't think I could even square up to a man. Even though I know I can fight real good or whatever you want to say, I would never.
Okay, so
Okay,
here's the thing. Here's the thing. You guys, we live in such times of peace that you guys don't even know the chaos that a 15-year-old boy can do to you. I'll tell you guys this right now. You two, what, 3 of you said you could fight a man? A 14-year-old boy will fuck each of you up. I promise.
Yeah, like you said, we in different times. Like, just think about it. If you grew up watching your, brothers, your father, cousins, uncles, whatever, like destroying people in war or dying, etc., you wouldn't think you wouldn't want any parts of that realm as a female. You would not want to enter that realm at all. But we live in very civilized, civilized times. You don't see this type of stuff on a daily basis.
A 14-year-old boy.
Never.
Men have 10 times as much testosterone as you. We have stronger bone density. We have higher VO2 max. We have higher lung capacity. We have more blood. We can literally destroy a woman. Here's another thing.
And I understand. Hold on, wait a minute.
So what do you mean you can fight a man then?
Wait a minute. In self-defense, yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Okay, but like, what if
Okay.
what if
I
you're
don't know
fighting
about-
him and he's not hitting you back? Like,
That's not a fight.
Okay. Wait a minute, though.
no, hold on.
How do you justify that as a fight? You hitting the dude, he not hitting you back. You go to your friends and say, "Yeah, girl, I whooped his ass." What? Like, why is this even? My advice to women. I know I'm a dude, but just hear me out. Don't even think about such things. Think about it and laugh. Don't be serious. Don't be serious when you're talking about you could beat up a dude. Because the likelihood of that is very, 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 very slim. Like you said, 14, 15-year-old kids, maybe even some 13-year-old. I done seen some big kids in the gym. They don't want that They don't want them problems.
If he's not trying to go crazy with it, like if you still, you feel me, you're winning the fight because he's not trying to go
That's
hard
my
on you.
point. That's my
But
point.
now if he's trying to go hard, then what? You got your
What are you
hand
gonna do
knocked
if he
against the
actually
table
decides to hit you back?
real hard?
For
then
real.
what?
Then you just gotta stop fighting. What do you mean?
No,
Sorry.
because now
No, you're going to be knocked out. That's what's going to happen.
you done got knocked.
All right, so
knocked
let
some
her
trees in your
say her
head for
point real
what?
quick. You were saying something,
Yeah.
and then you can go next. Go
I'm
ahead.
saying in a self-defense kind of thing. Like, okay, I don't know about y'all, but I'm speaking for myself.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Right.
If y'all man or guy friend, whatever, hit y'all not gonna defend yourself.
My man wouldn't be hitting me in the
I
first
am.
place.
Well, this is what I'm saying. You never
100%.
first of- okay, wait a minute though. You just never know because sometimes people just
Exactly.
blank out. So
Mhm.
we're gonna say, okay. So we're gonna say, if he was to like all of a sudden just hit you, you're gonna be shocked. But then if he continues to hit you, you're gonna stand there.
So you're gonna hit him back and then get it even worse. He gonna beat you up real bad this time.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So it's
Okay.
always-
Yeah,
okay,
we're
okay,
gonna
okay.
fight to the death.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Here's the thing. You run. You don't
Yeah.
sit there and try to
You
fight
run.
him. You run. What are you gonna do? Are you seriously gonna
Thank
try
you.
to square up with him?
No.
Or
And
are
then
you
you gonna hit him and then
Stop,
make him
stop,
even
stop,
madder?
stop. What are you seriously gonna do if he hits you? What? Tell me about this self-defense.
I don't even want to say that.
Like,
on
no,
here.
no.
Give him the
No.
fuck
I
up.
really want to hear this because I might save your life. Because real talk, any of you ladies that really think you can fight a man, you're fucking stupid. I'm dead serious.
But
I had
this
a,
is what
hold
I'm
on.
saying.
Let me
Y'all keep
finish.
on saying
Let me finish.
fight.
If you seriously think, if any lady on this panel seriously thinks you can fight a man, you're fucking stupid.
Mhm.
You're literally retarded.
I mean, the scenario that she's trying to paint is a self-defense scenario where you really don't have a choice. But I don't know, anybody that really understands like just the nature of war, the nature of fighting, even if it's a man-on-man situation, say you in the street, you don't know what someone has. So you want to have if you have to fight, you want to have the upper hand. You want to have the advantage, having some sort of weapon it gives you an advantage, or just running away, getting out of the situation completely. Like Myron just said, you want to just run, call the police, evacuate. You don't want to fight, especially if you don't have to fight.
And I don't give a fuck if I offend your feelings.
And
That might save your life.
I'm not offended.
I might save your life. Because real talk, if you think you could sit there and do jiu-jitsu, you went to a jiu-jitsu class, or you went to an anti-rape class, or you think that you did some Krav Maga and you could actually get a guy off of you, bro, a 12-year-old boy will literally fuck any of you all up at the table. I promise you.
I mean, it does depend on which 12-year-old boy. You know, every 12-year-old boy isn't built, you know, like this. So, you know, with room for some exceptions, but yeah.
Men are physically superior to women. There's a reason why there's an NBA, not a WNBA. There's a reason why high school boys destroy women national team in soccer. There's a reason why Serena Williams lost to a hungover guy ranked 97th in a tennis exhibition match. World champion, best tennis player ever, destroyed by a man that's hungover. You cannot compete with a man. Men are physically superior to women in every which way. If you try to fight a guy, you're going to lose.
Yeah, physicality is just a men's realm. Not saying that girls don't belong at all, women don't belong at all, but it's a men's realm. This is what we do. We're the physical ones. You're the ones that like picnics and flowers and romance movies.
My best suggestion, get a gun and run. Period.
And that's what I was saying.
Okay. Because you were saying self-defense as if I'm going to fight.
But self-defense is self-defense.
So
I never was
on.
very specific of saying I was going to fight.
You nodded your head when I said you think you could beat up a man.
Yeah,
you
you
nodded your head.
First of all, self-defense is self-defense. I'm not saying.
So she's saying I could beat him up if I had to. That's really what she's saying. If I had to do it, if my life is on the line, I'm going to find a way to beat him up. But like I was just saying earlier, in that type of situation, you don't want to go toe-to-toe and throw the fisticuffs. Look, I'm not trying to advise nobody to, take no one out, but I'm just saying, you want to either run or you're going to need a weapon, because that is a man opposite of you. Bigger, stronger, faster, etc.
Fighting. I know that a man is stronger than a woman physically, and we're stronger than a man mentally.
That's true.
But what I'm saying is I never said.
Wrong. I disagree. I don't know why women think like men just have no mental or emotional intelligence at all. Like, I guess it's because we're the physical ones and everybody knows that. They gotta have their thing. Like, oh, we're the emotional ones. We're the mental ones. Whatever.
Said, oh, I'm gonna fight him back. You never let me finish what I said I was gonna say. I'll just let everybody else kept talking. But if a man is constantly hitting you and hitting you and hitting you, you're gonna keep running and he's gonna keep beating you up and beating you up. No, you gotta do something to fight back. Not always fight with your hands, but you have to do something to get him off of you, or you're gonna be dead.
Right.
So it's gonna be either you or him.
That wasn't the scenario, though.
That wasn't a scenario.
That wasn't
We're talking about we're talking about fighting a guy straight up, and you nodded your head. I could fight a man, and I was like, you drunk.
That's totally
Go ahead.
Hold on.
I was like,
Wait. She's next.
Hold on.
She's next.
yeah, go ahead.
Shout out to the
One at a
bartender.
time. Like,
And you said you could beat up a guy too, which is hilarious.
Hold on. So yes. Sparring training for boxing. Yes. Keep laughing. That's fine. We can go around
No, it's not
when you're done.
You seriously think you could fight me?
Yes. And I knock you out.
And I knock you out.
So, but the reason that you're
Can we set it up?
we can do that.
Yo.
She's delusional, bro. She's delusional.
Oh.
No.
So,
Tell the chat.
Myron is at least 6'3", well built. Come on, man. It's just no way. I don't like. It don't matter if you did boxing. You don't go picking a fight with a dude. You don't take this level of arrogance into a men's realm of physicality. It's just stupid. Of course, if you're a lady, learn how to box. You might have to fight another woman or something like that. Learn how to defend yourself. I'm not against women learning self-defense, but women shouldn't be fighting anyways. I'm all for women getting guns. Owning firearms just in case they have. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
Tell you how much you weigh, real quick. Just
5'8", 180.
5'8", 180. So she's tall. She's kind of big. That means she'll be slow. A little bit of power behind the punches probably, but she's not beating up Myron.
All right, no
Yo.
joke. Can I just say,
So,
I'm waiting for you.
She thinks she could fight me. Okay.
not on no
No,
ratchet
because I want to say
shit.
something
Hold
too.
on.
Let her finish.
Alright.
Go ahead.
I've been waiting my turn. So not on no ratchet shit. Literally. Like, it just comes down to that technical shit. But when you're in fight or flight, like, you're actually in the situation.
No, she's wrong. It does come down to technical stuff. Typically when it's a same-sex fight, women versus women, male versus male. Okay, typically, size is a big factor, but it comes down to the technicalities. Yes, I can agree with her to an extent if you're talking about the sports like boxing, kickboxing, etc. But you can have all the technique you want. You don't put a 125-pound UFC fighter against a heavyweight. You just don't do that because power is a very overwhelming force that you're not going to be able to overcome with all your technical skills, head movement and slipping and rolling and all that. Man, you will get crushed, lady.
Of holy fuck, my significant other is beating the fuck up on me. You're in the survival mode. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm prepared to fight you, that's a different story. But if we're in survival mode, like, personally, it was my own fault that my ex that I was with for almost 4 years, bro, like, beat up on me all the time. That's my fault. I stayed with his ass. You know what I'm saying? But during those situations,
Yeah, ladies, don't stick around. Don't stick around to those situations. Get some help. Call the popo. Get a restraining order. I don't know. Do something.
it's survival mode. You don't know, like, yeah, he's
That's
gonna fucking overpower
adrenaline.
you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because you're looking at it like, oh my God, I love him so much. Oh my God, what's happening? You're blindsided. Okay, Willie or not, you knew he was gonna do this shit because you stayed with him, but it's that physical, he's a man, I become this cowardly woman because you didn't expect that from him. There's a difference.
The scenario was fighting a man.
Yeah, why do they keep changing the scenario? Why do they keep going to this whole self-defense stuff? It's a one-on-one fight scenario. That's all they talking about. Do you think you could beat a man in a one-on-one straight-up fisticuffs fight? Boxing gloves, one-on-one, like that's the scenario.
Now you're talking about self-defense, which, I mean, if you're going to say self-defense, I think the best self-defense is either a gunner or you run. Trying to fight a guy, you're going to take an L. Trying to grapple a guy is even worse. And you saying that you can box me, I mean, with all
We
due
should
respect,
get it on. We
you're
should get it on the
delusional.
balcony.
You're delusional. You're
All
delusional.
right, but
You're literally delusional.
Okay, can I say what I have to say?
I'm
I mean,
next after you.
I don't even know what to. Ladies, just all I'm going to say, because this is very destructive. Here's the thing that scares me.
Yeah, and I just want to pause and say real quick, man, I remember one day I was coming out of work, and it was like 11:30 at night. I seen a black couple, and then the girl just, I don't know what he did, but the girl just started screaming and yelling and just hitting on him, and it's like, yo, ladies, you got to control yourself. No matter how mad you may be at your man, at a man, do not put your hands on him, because if he's a dude that can't control himself, you will get seriously hurt. And there are plenty of videos on the internet to back up what I'm saying. Facts and statistics.
Me. I tell women all the time, if you're ever in a situation, number one, if there's a violent situation with a potential guy, number one, don't be close to him. Number two, run, because you cannot physically compete with him. Now, if you're in a situation where you're self-defense, whatever, hopefully you have a weapon, because that's going to be the only real equalizer. The advice that you're giving is destructive, because women cannot fight with men. And that rhetoric right there is why so many women.
Training. I said that.
It doesn't matter if you're trained.
No. They're not.
Even if you're
They are
trained,
not.
you're missing the point.
And they know it. That's why they nodded when you
Here's
said
the thing.
that.
Here's the thing.
No.
Even if
So now she's saying that all these other girls can't fight. I'm a girl and I know how to box, so I can fight a dude. Like learning a martial art does not put you at the same threat or danger level as a man. I'm telling you, if you're a lady, you want to be dangerous, learn how to shoot a gun. You're just as dangerous as a dude with a gun. Just as dangerous as anybody else. A dude will run away he'll run the opposite way from you. You got that thing on you.
if you're trained, you will still lose. That's my point.
I nodded for possibility. What probability, not possibility.
Like, because even if you're trained,
like he just said,
even if you're trained, you are still going to lose. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You go to a couple box.
Yeah, I mean, bro, Amanda Nunes is the lady GOAT of the UFC. And she's she fights at 145 pounds. I would not want to see Amanda Nunes fight a 155 lightweight. that will be bad. It'll be bad. It doesn't matter that you know. It don't matter that you know how to fight, that you learn how to box. It doesn't matter.
In classes or whatever it may be.
You're not
It's one thing
riding
to
a
spar
roundhouse
with.
or
It's one
nothing.
thing to spar with some guys in the gym where they're not going to hit you full force and they're going to be easy on you. It's another thing to get punched in the face by a dude,
Repeatedly.
no boxing glove, for real.
Can I?
You don't have the physical structure to take a male punch.
And I'm not saying I'm gonna go on the street, look at you, and be like, oh fuck, you got a gun probably, or like this and this and this, or oh, he's asking for my wallet. I'm not gonna look and be like, let me spar with you real quick. I'm not gonna post up with you.
Alrighty. I could finish this video, but I think we get the point. I don't think her tune is gonna change at all. She gonna keep saying that I could fight a dude. I mean, Myron pretty much said all that he needed to say. She still doesn't get it, and there's still a few girls here that don't quite understand it. But the rest of the women were pretty quiet. I'm guessing these are all the ones that said, no, I can't beat up a man. And these ladies are smart because they know their role in the universe, and it is not in the ring or on the streets brawling with dudes. Yeah. In a video like that. All right, y'all. So that was it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe on your way out. And until next time, peace.